Hi, my name's Dawn Davies, and I'm here today to talk to you about Laphroaig lore. So, Laphroaig is one of those classic Islay distilleries that really is Marmite. If you like peat and if you like this really lovely sort of ashy medicinal peat, Laphroaig is for you, and it has fans that will follow it to the end of the earth and back. Now, Laphroaig, quite interestingly, was sort of one of the first distilleries to really kind of break out there into the global scene. It was definitely around in the US in the time of Prohibition and really was the first sort of Islay whiskey to really stamp its mark on America, and actually was trademarked over there very early on. Now, Laphroaig lore is, they say, a celebration of their sort of their generation of master blenders. It is a blend of about 5 different cask types, including ex-bourbon, sort of smaller quarter casks, and then big, sort of large ex-sherry casks, between 7 to 21 years of age, so anywhere between. So it's a non-age statement. Now, for me, Laphroaig always has this sort of, as I said before, this really kind of classic peat note. It's a really interesting peat. I think there are lots of different styles of peat, and this for me is very much more down that sort of TCP iodine kind of ashy kind of peat. I get a little bit almost like sort of pea puree in here as well. There's something quite grassy I always find about Laphroaig. Almost like if you were going to compare it to another sort of liquid, you might say it was a bit mezcal-y. But on the nose, you definitely have that. That kind of comes through very, very strongly. And what's quite interesting about Laphroaig actually is they do their own floor maltings. It makes up about 15% of the total production of their maltings. The rest they buy from Port Ellen. And this on the nose has a little bit of vanilla. It's got this kind of core of slightly sort of baked apple, a little bit of kind of that sort of earthy, as I said, sort of vegetal note that for me typifies Laphroaig. The palate, it's big, it's rich. You've got that influence of sort of that sort of dark tannins from the quarter casks. You've got the sort of dried notes from the sherry casks, and then you've got the sweet vanilla that sits on top from those bourbon casks. This is a big, powerful whiskey. If you enjoy smoky monsters, then you will definitely want to raise a glass of this.